Hello viewers, so you're welcome back to channel. So here we'll be looking at unit vectors. So what is a unit vector? A unit vector is a vector with magnitude 1 equals to 1. Now, if you look at this vector here, this is 3 over 5 minus 4 over 5. If you calculate the magnitude, which is just the square of the horizontal component and the square of the vertical component, this will give us what? This will give us 9 over 25 plus 16 over 25. And this is 25 over 25, which is 1. So this is a unit vector. All right, now we have something here which is called a unit vector in the direction of a vector, right? Direction of a vector v is given by what? The vector v itself divided by its magnitude. So it means that if you have a vector that is not a unit vector, all you need to do to make it a unit vector is to what? Is to divide by the magnitude. For example, if you have this vector 2 and 3, you see what is the magnitude of v? The magnitude of v is just square of 2 plus square of 3, and this will be 4 plus 9. So this is square of 13, right? This is the magnitude. But is this a unit vector? No, because the magnitude is not 1, right? So, but you can divide, you can calculate v over magnitude of v, which is just what? Which is just going to be 2, 3 divided by, what is the magnitude? Which is root of 13. And this will become 2 over 13, comma, 3 over 13, right? So now this is the new vector. And if you try to find the magnitude of this vector, so what I'm doing now is we want to find the magnitude of v over this. This will be the square of what? The square of root 2 over 13 plus the square of 3 over root of 13. Now, this is going to be 4 over 13 plus, there is a square here, plus 9 over 13, right? So you see that this is just going to be 13 over 13. So it's going to be 1. So you see we've created a unit vector, right? And it's called a unit vector in the same direction. In the direction, because the direction will be the same. The theta is going to be the same because the values are the same. Then a vector in the opposite direction is just going to be with a minus here. So it means that the direction has been changed. So this is how generally you can create a unit vector from a non-unit vector. So another simple example of unit vectors are what? I and j. I is 1 and 0. If you find the magnitude of I, it's just the square of 1 plus the square of 0, which is 1. Similarly, if you find the magnitude of j, it's still 1. So they are all unit vectors. So this also simply discusses that if you have any vector AB, you can write A as what? A0 plus what? 0B, which is still the same thing as AB. And then you can write A as what? You can take A as a common factor. You can write it as 1, 0. And here you can take B as the common factor. So in general, you can write this as AI plus what? BJ. So it means if you have AB is the same thing as what? Is the same thing as AI plus what? Plus BJ. Okay. So let's answer this question. It says given the vector u, which is equals to minus 4 up to 10, minus 4, 10, and v is minus 5, 1, the vector w is a unit vector in the opposite direction of this vector. So then find what is a plus b. So what do we do first? First of all, we need to find what is this w. Remember, we're saying that W is a vector in the opposite direction of this. So first of all, opposite direction is a unit vector. So it means that W, or let's say a unit vector in the opposite direction. So in the opposite direction of what? Of this. This simply means it's going to be minus the vector itself divided by its what? Its magnitude. This is what it means. So whatever you get is your W, right? Because we said it's a unit vector, so that is why we divide by its magnitude. And then opposite direction, that is why we have the minus. So let's calculate what is this one. So first of all, half U minus V is just going to be half of minus 410, then minus 5, 1. And now this is going to be minus 2 and what? 5 minus 1. And now this will be minus 2 plus 5, and then 5 minus 1. And that you will have 3 and 4. Okay. So what is now the magnitude? So the magnitude of half U minus V is just going to be 3 squared plus 4 squared, which is root of what? Of 13. Okay. So what can we do now? There's more space. So in order to find this, so it means that W, which is actually that vector, remember W is the vector itself. So you can call the W this vector. Is just minus, what is this vector? This vector is 3, 4 divided by root of 13. Okay. Now let's see in the opposite direction, right? Okay. So what can we say about this one? Now, if you look at this, we know that that this is A. It's going to give us a unit vector, right? All right, so here is 25 actually. So this is 25, which is 5. And so here it's 5, not this. So this is just going to be minus 3 over 5, comma 4 over 5. So now this is your A, and this is what's B. Therefore, what is A plus B? It's going to be minus 3 over 5 plus 4 over 5, right? Because we're looking for what? We are calculating. Here you have a minus here. Don't forget that this minus is going to affect everything. So here is also minus. So now A plus B is going to be minus 3.5, 3 over 5 plus minus 4 over 5, right? So this is going to be minus 7 over 5. So let's see the next question. So example 10, does it say? All right, so example 10 is talking about this. It said U is minus 6, 1, V is minus 4, 3, and W is 4U minus 3. Then we have to find what? We just have to find a unit vector having the same direction as W, right? So all you need to do is, first of all, we need to find W. W is 4U minus 3V, and this is 4 into minus 6 and 1, minus 3 into minus 4 and 3. This is minus 24, and this is 4, minus, this is minus 12, and 9. And then you have minus 24 plus 12, and then you have 4 minus 9. Right, here becomes plus because you have minus minus 1. So this is nothing but minus 12 and what? And minus 5. So this is a unit vector, right? Then we need to find, this is W. What is the magnitude of W? It's just the square, minus 12 squared plus minus 5 squared. And this is 144 plus 25, 169, which is equals to what? 13. All right, so what we have is now a unit vector having the same direction. It's simply what? W over the magnitude. And that is going to be so that is minus 12 minus 5 everywhere divided by 13, which is nothing but minus 12 over 13 minus 5 over 13. Okay, so thank you for watching this one. So we'll talk about dot products in the next video. Thank you for watching.